Stop everything. Stop everything. There's popcorn. What's going on with this Turkish flight? What's happening here?
Let me tell you how I ended up in this situation.
I'm on the plane. Heading to Istanbul right now.
The longest flight to Europe is about to begin. To reach it, I came in here, walked and walked and walked.
That area over there is the fast track for Visa or Infinity card holders. Everyone else takes the regular line.
I went through customs and headed to the VIP lounge, right?
Did a little shopping. Picked up a small gift for the flight attendants.
Then I went to another VIP lounge. That one over there, look, the Banco Safra lounge.
It's still one of the best VIP lounges at Guarulhos, in my opinion. The airport now has more than 20 of them. I walked through here, passed by stores like Boss, Cartier, and Pandora, but didn't buy anything.
Kept going. My gate was just ahead.
People were taking selfies, waiting for the reborn baby, lots of construction everywhere, and long lines in every direction.
Looks like the flight's delayed, and I'm not the only one waiting for the longest flight to Europe. Check this out.
Executive. Econolators. We're early at the gate. The flight leaves at 4:10, and it's only 3:17 now. Super chill.
There was even a line for the restroom, and it just kept growing and growing. Man, it got packed.
There's not even a seat for the pilot left. This flight to Istanbul is in high demand. Finally, boarding time.
I made it. This one's mine.
My little home for the next 13 hours. They serve you a drink the moment you sit down. Turkish doesn't serve alcohol while on the ground. Only lemonade, but it's actually really good.
Generous slippers, too.
And I'm wearing compression socks. Got them for about 100 rays online from track and field. Come on, seriously? Track and field? They go up that high. I think they really do help with circulation, right?
For long flights, compression socks are a must. You can store your shoes right here. Look, they even come with a small bag for that.
Put your shoes away, slip on your slippers, and get cozy. You've got a 13-hour flight ahead.
Entertainment time. Let's see what Turkish has to offer. Here's a little welcome video. I'll show you the details in a second. I really like this seat setup, especially the lighting and the touchscreen.
This is what I was talking about.
The seat control and the little safe. You've got a USB port right here for charging.
There's also a power outlet. And look, this is the business class amenity kit you could win by commenting and sharing this video the most.
Wow, this lambing kit is really elegant.
It comes with hand cream, lip balm, socks, and a mask. Really high quality. I honestly think it's super nice.
And we took off just like that, with the crew in full swing.
They kind of panicked when they saw me filming, wondering if I was recording everything. I was like, is there a problem?
I told them, no worries, everything's fine. I'm just keeping it discreet.
Just sharing some fun moments, that's all.
The crew's always so friendly, right? Every Turkish flight I've taken, they've been super kind.
Great service and attention, but today they're not really in the mood to chat. Not interested in me at all. How about your crew?
No one's obligated, of course. What can you do? Sometimes you want to connect, but it's just not the day. Let's switch to English mode. They've got a solid selection of movies and entertainment options.
Movie pack time. What's good here? This flight's really long, told you.
It's about 12 to 13 hours total. The plane comes from Santiago, Chile, then Sao Paulo, and finally heads to Istanbul.
Turkish operates 2 flights now, 2 different schedules. One leaves around 4 a.m. and another at 4 p.m. I'm on the 4 p.m. one. Yep, the afternoon one, and the other departs at 4 a.m. sharp. This particular aircraft usually runs the Santiago-Sao Paulo-Istanbul route.
If I'm not mistaken, it runs every other day. The other flight operates daily.
You're welcome. Let me show you guys a bit more from the entertainment section. Come take a look.
There are programs, movies, music, a kids section, and even live TV channels.
There's tons of Turkish content, of course, just like how LATAM flights from Brazil are full of Brazilian shows.
Well, plenty of movie options here.
Both international and local titles too.
Many are translated into English, Portuguese, and other languages.
They've got all the latest releases. Which movie did you watch on your last flight? Tell me in the comments. For me, their VIP lounge is one of the best in the world. Seriously incredible. I even have a video about it.
Oh, there's a tail camera. That's awesome. Look how fancy. You can see everything. It's already getting dark outside.
Look at that tail view, stunning.
What a beautiful sight, guys.
We're so far out already, wow. São Paulo, haven't even reached Belo Horizonte yet. Autoplay on every route, love it.
Check out this beautiful lavatory. In business class, there are 3 bathrooms for 32 passengers, roughly 1 for every 10 people. That's pretty comfortable. We've got a large mirror here. There's also a magnifying mirror, an air freshener, and a motion sensor sink. Really sleek. And look, there's cologne too.
It smells amazing. Fresh tangerine scent. Really nice touch.
Molten brown diffuser, hand cream, and soap. Everything smells fantastic like bergamot. I'm obsessed already.
So that's the lavatory. There's also a larger accessible one, 3 total.
1 up front, 2 in the back. The rear ones are accessible. My goodness. What is this?
You actually have to lie down here.
Dinner's about to be served. They've already placed the napkin down.
She asked what I'd like to drink. Then the purser came over with the menu on a tray and asked for my meal choice.
I'd already pre-ordered through the app, so everything was set up perfectly, just as planned. All the meals were preloaded yesterday, so you get whatever's been freshly prepared. So organized. Look at this beautiful menu. Seriously, it's stunning.
They've got several Turkish sweets and a great selection of teas.
I'm a huge fan of Turkish cuisine. It's honestly one of my favorites in the world.
Once we arrive, you can use the dine-on-demand service like on Qatar Airways and order whatever you want, whenever you want.
They've got fruits, banana smoothies, that amazing mint lemonade, roast beef with herbs, chicken breast, cheeses, butter, honey, tomatoes, omelets, pancakes, everything you can think of.
They clearly label dishes with dietary restrictions, regional specialties, seafood, and vegetarian options.
Before landing, they serve light canapes, salmon, shrimp, hummus, eggplant, asparagus, things like that. Lots of choices. You can go for fish, beef, or pasta, and of course, desserts. They've got cookie cheesecake, chocolate souffle, coconut ice cream, cheese and fruit plates, sandwiches anytime you like, and even fruit tarts.
Plus, there are homemade snacks, cookies, and fresh fruits.
Popcorn too. I ordered it for a movie, thinking it'd be fancy. And there's even a healthy section. Look at this.
Papa juices, mocktails, detox juices. I went with the detox one because I'm being good today. There's also a wellness tea.
So far, I'm impressed. A beautiful presentation, right?
On this page, it's the same menu but written in Turkish. And here's the wine list. They offer quite a few. Turkey's been standing out in wine production for decades now. Look at this. Several red options here. I'll let you browse. Wow, that bottle rack looks fancy. They've got port wine, rosé, more reds. It's a solid selection. And Taitinger champagne, real champagne. They've also got whiskey, Johnny Walker, gin, vodka, Gordon's, and of course, Effie's Turkish beer. It's excellent.
F as Heineken. It's a full-on party in the sky.
To start, I went with Taitinger champagne and some warm nuts.
Guys, the appetizer looks amazing. It's got gofta, tomato, and olives.
Wow.
So fancy, right?
Eating up here on the plane.
Looking out this tiny window.
They serve really old bread though. This one's like 12 years old. I'm definitely not eating it.
But the rest looks great. Last time I came here, there wasn't any old bread. The oldest one was 12,000 years old.
Look how beautiful this setup is. This little salt and pepper set is adorable. It's magnetic. And here's the bread itself. Looks just like any regular bread, right?
But it's supposed to taste good. The ad says it's freshly baked on board. If you've tried it before, tell me in the comments. For now, I'll pass on this one. But the salt and pepper are beautiful.
Next up, they add pepper, calabrese sausage, butter, and olive oil.
Gorgeous, right? The presentation's just stunning.
And the food's here, my friend.
Here's my special gluten-free meal. Look at that. Salad, more salad, a dessert with and without gluten. That's it. Just ignore the bread, okay? Let's see how it tastes.
It's been 3 hours since takeoff and I still haven't gotten dessert. I think I'll take a nap until it shows up. Let's see if I wake up to dessert.
Cheers, cheers. And hey, I'm not complaining, okay? If I am, at least it's an expensive complaint. I've paid more flying economy before.
This is amazing, really. I was just about to lie down to sleep and the flight attendant comes over like, "Sweetheart, aren't you having dinner?"
Look what just arrived. Dinner finally.
I hadn't even eaten yet. I'm completely out of it. I hadn't even had dinner, just salad.
Dessert's finally here.
Oh my god.
Everything's calm now, right? It looks nice. Okay, not really. It's just a scoop of ice cream. I especially love baklava and kunefe. Look up kunefe. This dessert is unbelievable. It's a blessing. Enough champagne for now. Time for a detox juice, some tea, and then straight to bed. Coconut ice cream with macadamia is so good.
Vegan.
Nap time, my friend. Check this out.
They made my bed so neatly and with such care. I really love Turkish Airlines' setup because it feels private, see? There are 3 reading lights, 3 different brightness levels. This little cocoon supposedly blocks sound so you can sleep more peacefully. They add a mattress topper, a comforter, and even an extra blanket. You won't feel cold, actually, you might even get hot. I love that it has this part here where you can adjust airflow. I get hot easily, man, always sweating. Let's sleep. Look at me and my compression socks. We're just minding our business. Put that here. See how soft the blanket is? What do you think of the fabric? Well, this side's not great, but the other side's super nice. Yeah, this one's definitely the better side. Always go with this side. Look how cool this is.
They even left this coffee, new journey with H cup, where coffee meets the sky. Pretty cool, right? If you want coffee like this, it's like a lecture. Come on, we're on a flight, not in class. If I wanted to read, what would I bring?
A book, but fine, I'll read it. I've got time. It's 12.5 hours anyway.
Long story short, it basically says we love coffee. So yeah, drink good coffee.
Here's the coffee selection on board. From Americano to Cappuccino, you can even check them off. I love that.
Quick tip, bonus round here. When you lower these side panels, you actually get a lot more space. Seriously. When they're up, it's great for watching TV since it turns into an armchair. The armrest lifts up and it's like you've got a proper armchair, but watch this part here. When you lower it down, you get extra space for sleeping. It makes the bed a lot more comfortable. So yeah, it's a small detail, but trust me, it makes a big difference. Half a palm here, half there. The flight's completely full. Business class has 32 seats, all taken. Economy's packed too, about 274 passengers. People from economy have been sneaking into the business class bathrooms, leaving only one for us. The only free one is up front. The other two are back there near the pilot's cabin. And economy completely took those two. Then this guy came over, pretty annoyed, honestly, and he kind of had a point. Because really, if a bathroom's empty, anyone should be able to use it, right?
So 32 business passengers were sharing one single restroom, while the others, reserved for us, were being used by economy.
Then this older Turkish guy came over. I couldn't understand him much.
All I caught was toilet, business, toilet, something like that. Then suddenly they closed the curtain to economy and reopened the business class restrooms. I finally went, peed, and did my skincare routine. That's it, just a random story. Now I'm heading over there. Time to sleep. I'm on the plane. Heading to Istanbul. Let me explain how I got here and what's going on.
Hugo just lost his father.
After a 6-year battle with cancer. And that got us thinking a lot about having kids, not having kids, continuing the family, you know? I watched this amazing movie called Here. I'll show you the banner. It's beautiful. It really hit me, especially after what I talked about with Hugo this week. It resonated so deeply. I'm feeling emotional.
Watch this movie seriously. It's beautiful and makes you reflect on life itself.
About who you want by your side at the end of your life. How you want to grow old and who you want to grow old with. We don't really think about that now, right? But one day, that moment comes for everyone.
All right, enough talking. Good night. I'm going to sleep.
Hold up, everyone. Hold up. There's popcorn. Something with cheese.
Just so you know, Turkish Miles and Smiles was the first loyalty program where I ever earned elite status. They were partners with LATAM back when it was TAM, and I became gold on LATAM just because I had gold with Turkish.
I'll show you the statement so you can see what I mean.
Breakfast just arrived, and look at this little bread.
If it falls on someone's head, my friend, it's over. That's not an accident, it's assault.
I don't know why it's so hard. You throw this thing and you're legally responsible, okay?
Anyway, here's my breakfast chicken, exactly what I wanted.
There's also yogurt and orange juice. Look at that, fancy executive class orange juice.
Looks just like the one they give you when you're a poll worker.
I've been a poll worker, man. At this age, it's fine. We've seen it all.
By the way, Turkish Airlines now flies to more than 130 countries.
No other airline does that, not even Emirates or Qatar, which also compete in the long-haul connection market.
So even if people aren't going to Turkey, they fly through Istanbul just to fly Turkish.
It's what you'd call a luxury airline, not ultra-luxury like Emirates or Singapore, but still very premium.
It doesn't have a first class, but the business class experience is definitely on a high-end level.
And there's also their stopover in Istanbul program, which is honestly fantastic.
If your layover is longer than 20 hours, they cover everything: hotel, transfers, even meals.
I'll post a full summary with the details on Instagram later.
That's how it all started. Turkish Airlines was founded in 1933, right after the country began to reorganize itself.
They started out with just 5 planes, each carrying around 30 passengers. Who could have imagined that decades later it would become one of the biggest and best airlines in the world?
Well, I could have imagined it. Just kidding. I wasn't even born yet.
You thought that was all for breakfast? Not even close.
Here there's abundance. My last flight was from Finland or Singapore with Singapore Airlines.
Yeah, that was the most recent video I posted on the channel. And look, there's way more food here on this 13-hour flight than there was on Singapore's 19-hour one. For Turkish Airlines, Istanbul is both the main hub and the biggest airport. From there, they fly pretty much everywhere. Boston, Sao Paulo, Chile, Asia, anywhere in Europe. It connects the world. They also have a huge fleet, over 400 aircraft from Boeing and Airbus, including Boeing 777 Dreamliners and the Airbus A350.
That's the one that usually operates between Brazil and Turkey in business class. Let me show you the seat map so you can see how it's laid out.
So here we have 32 business class seats and then 2 economy sections with 297 seats total. A big difference in space. A lot of people back there probably paid around 5,000 Ries for the same route I did, but they're flying economy.
We're flying business using miles. Thank you very much.
There's an airline award called Skytrax, and Turkish Airlines has been ranked among the best in the world for several years now. Their hospitality and food are exceptional, especially in economy. It's impressive and consistent.
My very first flight to Europe was actually with Turkish, and I was 19. 19 years old. I was flying economy back then. I didn't really understand miles yet, but I was already part of their Miles and Smiles program.
They even had access to the very important person lounge, priority boarding, and other perks.
Once I was literally sleeping under the stairs at the airport, and the agent said, "Sir, you're gold. Why are you on the floor?" I was just 19.
I was like, what? Take me to this gold life. That was my first taste of elite status life, and I never looked back.
I've been collecting miles ever since, and the more you understand how it all works, the more amazing travel becomes.
One of Turkish Airlines' biggest highlights is their onboard chef. It really makes the whole experience feel like dining in a restaurant above the clouds.
Though this particular chef was, let's just say, a bit difficult.
Every other time I've flown with Turkish, the chefs have been incredible. Polite, elegant, and super professional.
But this time, this guy really made a scene. He acted like he was there to prove something. I'm the chef, I'm the boss. I even asked, would it be okay to take a quick picture with you?
Just a friendly photo. Nothing fancy. Just the two of us smiling.
He said no. And that's fine, it's his right, but think about it. Hospitality is all about people.
If I made a scene every time someone asked me for a selfie while traveling, I'd already be trending on every complaint website.
Seriously, I'd be #1 on Reclaim Aki. Anyway, Turkish's meals are actually prepared by Do & Co., one of the most awarded airline catering companies in the world. That's why their food tastes so good. The chef isn't really cooking on board. He's not grilling steaks midair.
He's assembling and presenting the dishes beautifully for you.
He's a flight attendant trained to play the role of a chef. He's there for your safety too, just dressed like a chef.
They didn't just grab a random restaurant chef and throw him on a plane.
He's part of the crew, wearing a token jacket to add that restaurant touch to your meal.
Now, the flight attendants also take meal orders directly. That's very classy.
A real touch of elegance.
I ordered a heavenly banana smoothie.
Stavum, is their loyalty program good? Yes, it's great. Especially back when they partnered with Transportes Aéreos Meridionais.
But after Transportes Aéreos Meridionais left Star Alliance a few years ago, the partnership ended.
So now you can't earn miles between Turkish and Transportes Aéreos Meridionais anymore. It doesn't go both ways. But you can still book Turkish flights through Smiles or Azul Palo Mundo. Those aren't even in Turkish's alliance. They're bilateral partners that allow ticket redemptions.
This specific flight cost me 270,000 miles. I'll show you the exact redemption.
It was 276,800 miles total, and I paid 15 Ries per 1,000 miles. About 4,000 Ries overall. You can buy miles for roughly 15 Ries per 1,000.
Today, while recording this video, another 1,600 miles were added, bringing the total to 5,600.
On this flight, can you pull up the Sao Paulo-Istanbul route on the screen? screen so we can check it out? You end up saving a lot this way, right? How much do you think it was? Comment down below and tell me, how many % did I save just by using miles for this flight?
Estavum, I don't have time to search for tickets. No problem. We have a group called Cheap Flights that sends the best deals straight to your phone.
Domestic, international economy, business, everything.
You just pick the one that fits you best, grab it, and book it right away. If you don't have miles, you can also buy them through the mileage counter.
And let me tell you, the Turks love a celebrity. Turkish Airlines has done campaigns with global stars. Morgan Freeman, Messi, Kobe Bryant, as just to name a few. They've sponsored the UEFA Basketball League and tons of other major sporting events. They're truly proud of it, and Turkish Airlines has become a national symbol of progress and success.
From 2003 to 2023, they skyrocketed, expanding routes, adding new aircraft, and increasing destinations at a meteoric pace.
So now, Turkish has become a global favorite and keeps growing fast. They've even said they want to compete head-to-head with Emirates and Qatar, and honestly, they're not far behind. They may not have the same structure as Emirates or Qatar just yet, but they're getting very close. When it comes to Europe, Turkish is easily one of my top 3 airlines. I also love LATAM. It's great for Europe, the crew is super friendly, and I always feel at home.
It really feels like home in the air, you know.
I'm also a fan of Air France and KLM. Both are fantastic. And of course, Turkish. Those are my main ones. Nowadays, they're a great option for Brazilians, not just for Europe, but also for Asia.
You can connect here in Istanbul, spend a few days exploring, and then continue your journey to the other side of the world. Japan, Australia, Singapore, wherever you want.
I'll keep this right here, my friend.
There's so much space, huh?
The High Life has plenty of room, and it feels amazing. Wow, just a bit more. Wow, that's good.
I managed to take a quick nap at the end. Perfect to recover and recharge. And that was it.
Then came the shouting again, the chaos. Yeah, traveler, this wasn't an easy flight.
There were people feeling sick, people screaming during heavy turbulence,
Kids running around while the seatbelt sign was on, and even one who locked himself in the bathroom and couldn't get out. But thank God we went through all of that in business class, right? An airplane is a public space for everyone, and we can't control how each flight will go. But we can choose to travel with more space and much more comfort. And of course, always bring noise-canceling headphones, so you can relax and everyone can be happy on board. So tell me, what did you think about the price of this flight?
5,000 reais to fly from Brazil to Europe on a long-haul flight. Worth it or not? I'm sure it is, right?
Soon we'll have a complete series here. Turkey, Greece, and also Italy.
I hope you enjoy all the content I came to make here at the start of the European summer.
Never forget, you're amazing and capable of achieving anything you dream of. Even here in Constantinople, lying back in a business class seat. Did you enjoy the video? Leave your like.
Don't forget to check out the other airlines we've already flown with, and comment, which airline should I try next, and show here on the channel.
And Azerbaijan Airlines, maybe El Al in Israel? Comment below. You know I'll go, I really will.
Now I want to show you the best destinations to enjoy Europe in 2025 and 2026.
Let's explore Istanbul and Turkey, and it's going to be amazing.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Bye.
We finally arrived, my friend. Look, it was a roller coaster. I couldn't even film properly on this flight. But in the end, the flight attendant who helped me was really kind, super sweet. However,
unlike 100% of my previous experiences with Turkish, this time the crew didn't seem very friendly.
The service was fine though, and even the gluten-free meal was great and well served. Guys, it's just him. Seriously, he's wild. He's one of a kind. That's Estevito, traveling all around the world.
Honestly, what drives me crazy is what that chef said to me.
When I boarded, I handed out 4 boxes of Garoto chocolates. 4!
Then he came to my seat with this look, stared at me and said, "Excuse me, I saw the chocolates you gave. Thanks, but why did you give them? You're not crew."
Wow! Is there a rule now for giving chocolates? Do I need to join a union, take a class, or get a pilot license? Guys, I just wanted to give you some chocolate. I said, have a great flight, okay? And that was it. It was just a small gesture. A few hours on board, something to say I like, respect, and admire your work.
Then he comes and asks, why that brand, kid? I was already annoyed. I said, oh, come on.
I fought back with a story. I told him that as a kid, I grew up next to the Garoto factory.
And my dream back then was to eat Garoto chocolate, but I could never afford it.
One day when I finally could, I decided I'd share that chocolate with the world. That's why I gave it to you.
Man, the vibe changed completely. From water to wine, my chocolate suddenly looked like Godiva.
He didn't know Garoto was part of my childhood, but I handled it.
I hit the emotional note, told myself, let's melt this Turk's heart. After all the fuss, he finally calmed down.
Everything worked out. The kid was running around and they were nervous. Aren't you going to film the kid?
I said, of course not. I'm not filming the kid. But they filmed me, my face, my seat. I was embarrassed.
If you're that worried, maybe you already know the kid shouldn't be running around, right?
There was this elderly man, maybe 90, 93 years old, and a kid kept hitting him.
The poor man just sat there, like my grandpa's age, looking all confused. And we all just exchanged that look like, yeah, we get it. Everyone knows their limit. Time to disembark.
We've arrived in Istanbul. Don't miss the next video. A full guide on what to do in 24 hours here in this amazing city.
I recorded the best tips for you guys. This Sunday at 5 o'clock sharp, watch it right here on the channel. And don't forget to subscribe. And if you enjoy my work, click join to support me and the whole team behind these trips.
See you in Istanbul. And never forget that you're an incredible person who can go anywhere you dream. See you, travelers.
Until the next video.